Do you really think you're disciplined? Let me ask you something deeper. When your alarm rings at 5 a.m., do you rise like a machine, or do you negotiate with weakness? When no one is watching, do you still operate with military-level consistency, or do you fold into comfort like 99% of people do? Here's a truth most will never admit. You have been domesticated, not by society, not by your parents, but by your addiction to comfort. Warm beds, soft routines, easy decisions. You've been conditioned to avoid the fire when in fact, the fire is where real power is born. Now pause, think. How many dreams have you delayed simply because they felt hard? How many times have you lied to yourself with phrases like, "I'll start tomorrow"? Tomorrow? The fantasy land where weak people believe change will magically begin. But tomorrow doesn't exist. It never did. All you have and all you'll ever have is now. Right now. Let me tell you something disturbing. Your brain, your very biology, is designed to protect you from discomfort. It whispers, "Just 5 more minutes." It says, "Take a break. You've earned it." But in reality, every time you obey that voice, you murder your potential, one soft excuse at a time. Understand this. Discipline is not a feeling. Discipline is a system, a mental military protocol, a way of life where comfort is seen as the true enemy. You want to change your life? You want unstoppable confidence, real power, absolute control over your mind? Then burn this into your soul. Discipline is built through war, and war only begins where comfort ends. Let me go even deeper. Your comfort zone is not just a mental space. It's a coffin, a silent, velvet-lined trap disguised as safety. Every day you stay there, something inside you dies. Drive, hunger, ambition, gone. One drip at a time. And by the time you realize it, you're too soft to fight your way back. The scary part? No one is coming to save you. Not motivation, not Monday, not some magical book or video. The only way out is through you, through your rage, your decision, your obsession with becoming something the world can't ignore. So you have 2 choices. 1. Stay soft, keep shrinking, numb your mind with scrolling, comfort food, and short-term pleasure. 2. Or become the kind of person who wakes up with purpose, who seeks pain like a training ground, who builds unshakable discipline with every hard decision. Here's what I want you to realize. Your future isn't written by talent. It's not written by intelligence, money, or luck. It's written by discipline, pure, ruthless, uncomfortable discipline. And if you don't build it, the world will break you. Because the truth is, the world doesn't care how you feel. It only respects those who show up ready for wear every single day. So now I ask you, will you stay soft, fragile, forgettable? Or will you break the cage of comfort and build a version of yourself so dangerous, so disciplined, that nothing can stop you? Because the moment you do, you don't just change your habits, you rebuild your identity. You evolve into something terrifying, powerful, and completely unstoppable. Welcome to the war. Welcome to the real you. Now, let's build you from the ground up. 1. Comfort is a drug. Withdraw from it like an addict. Let's be brutally honest. Comfort is not harmless. It's a drug, and most people are addicts. Every time you choose the couch over the gym, every time you choose scrolling over studying, you're feeding the addiction. And here's the problem. It feels good, but it kills quietly. You don't realize what it's stealing from you until years pass, and regret becomes your permanent roommate. To break the comfort zone, you must treat it like a toxic ex. Block it, avoid it, replace it with something hard, something that forces growth, like a cold shower, a 5 a.m. wake up, or pushing your limits at the gym. Your new rule: if it's easy, it's the enemy. Your body will scream, your mind will resist. But that's the withdrawal, and withdrawal is the first sign of transformation. 2. Rituals over motivation. Set your life on autopilot. Motivation is a liar. It comes and goes like the weather. Discipline is built on rituals, not moods. You need fixed behaviors that happen no matter how you feel. Example? Wake up at 5 a.m., even if you slept 3 hours. Read for 30 minutes 7 if your brain is tired. Work out especially when you're sore. Why? Because every time you do something hard while your body resists, you're not just training your willpower, you're rewiring your identity. You go from, I want to be disciplined, to, I am a disciplined person. That's where the real shift happens. Pro athletes, elite soldiers, billionaires, they don't feel like it. They have ruthless routines, systems. If you want their results, you must adopt their operating system. 3. Attack weakness daily. Find pain and dominate it. Discipline isn't passive. It's a war. And every day, you must wake up and go hunting for weakness. Ask yourself, what am I avoiding? What's one thing that terrifies me today? Now go do exactly that. Afraid of cold water? Take a cold shower. Avoiding that hard conversation? Make the call. Procrastinating on your dream project? Work on it for 1 hour now. Pain is a compass. Whatever hurts points you toward growth. But most people run from pain, and that's why they stay average. You run into it. That's what makes you dangerous. Not your talent, not your intelligence, but your obsession with dominating what most people avoid. 4. Eliminate comfort triggers. Burn the escape routes. Let's get tactical. Your phone, your snacks, your social media tabs, your lazy friends. All of them are triggers pulling you back to softness. You must eliminate or lock them out. Delete Instagram for 30 days. Set a strict sleep and wake up time. Tell your friends, if you're not building, don't call me. Turn your room into a discipline chamber, not a dopamine den. Remove the option of quitting. Make laziness feel like failure. Because when there's nowhere to run, your mind adapts. It goes to war because it has to. And that's where the monster in you wakes up. 5. Celebrate the hard days, not the results. Stop chasing dopamine from quick wins. That's the trap of the comfort addict. You need to build a mindset that celebrates the grind, not the goal. Don't say, I did 100 push-ups. Say, I trained even though I didn't feel like it. Don't say, I made $100 today. Say, I worked with focus when I could have slacked. Discipline is not about what you achieve. It's about what you endure. And when you start to crave the grind more than the reward, that's when you become truly unstoppable. 6. Build the identity of a monster. This isn't just about being productive. It's about becoming someone that even life can't break. You need to reprogram how you see yourself. Not as a normal person, but as a weapon. As someone who gets things done, who thrives under pressure, who rises while others sleep, who never folds no matter how hard it gets. Tell yourself every day, I don't skip, I don't quit, I don't wait. Then prove it with action. Discipline is not something you do, it's someone you become. 7. Repetition is your religion. Do it until you're bored, and then keep going. Here's a psychological truth most people can't handle. The secret to unbreakable discipline is boring, brutal, robotic repetition. Discipline doesn't come from variety. It comes from repeating the same hard actions until your brain no longer resists. You train every day even when you're sick. You wake up at the same time even on weekends. You stick to your task 7 when your emotions scream for escape. Why? Because repetition kills weakness. It breaks down resistance. It erases the urge to negotiate. Your brain stops asking, do I feel like it? And starts accepting, this is just who I am now. You see, most people quit when it gets boring. They think boredom means failure. But champions worship boredom. They know that boredom is the final test. It's the mind's last attempt to pull you back into comfort. So here's what you do. You lean into it. You make boredom your proving ground. You say, I'll do this even when it's not exciting, because the goal isn't pleasure. The goal is power. Think about it like this. A lion doesn't get excited every time it hunts, but it hunts anyway, because that's what a lion does. So be the lion. Train until it's boring. Repeat until it's robotic. Because when the actions become effortless, the results become unstoppable. 8. Track ruthlessly, reflect relentlessly. Discipline dies in vagueness. If you're not measuring your actions, your mind will lie to you. You'll start saying things like, I've been working hard, I'm consistent, I'm trying. But here's the harsh truth. If you're not tracking, you're guessing. And guessing is for amateurs. The elite don't guess, they measure. They track every rep, every habit, every failure, every success. Because what gets tracked gets mastered. Start small. Track your wake-up times. Did you rise when you said you would? Track your workouts. Did you skip or push harder? Track your screen time. Did you give in to comfort or stay on mission? And most importantly, at the end of the day, ask yourself, did I earn my identity today or betray it? This is not about guilt. This is about clarity. When you reflect every single day ruthlessly and honestly, you destroy the illusions. You see exactly where you're failing, and you build the mindset of a machine that corrects, adjusts, and evolves fast. Reflection is your weapon, because the world will always try to pull you back into comfort. But when you track and reflect, you stay dangerous. Disciplined people don't drift, they direct. And the only way to direct is to measure your direction. So now the question is no longer, can I build discipline? The real question is, will you finally kill the weak version of yourself? Or will you keep feeding it comfort day after day until it owns you completely? Because here's what you need to understand. You don't fall into discipline. You force it. You carve it into your identity like stone, through repetition, through pain, through the unsexy, uncomfortable, relentless days. And once you do that, once you break the comfort cycle, you become someone the world no longer recognizes, because the world has never met the real you. Now I want you to do something bold. Right now, in the comments, tell me, what's one comfort you're going to destroy starting today? Not tomorrow, not someday, today. Your laziness, your endless scrolling, your excuses, your fear of failure? Write it, claim it, kill it, because when you comment it, you declare war on it. And if you're ready to build unbreakable discipline, comment this: I'm done being soft. Let the weak version of you die in the comments section. Let the disciplined version of you be born there.